surprised, but I did have a little bit more hope.
Look at that face, bro. That's the face of like just smiling through the pain, like laughing it off. But deep down, it's done though, and we're back with another banger Jubilee reaction video. And I just want to say, thank you, people, for tuning in to that One Jubilee video. It got 100 views, my first 100 views. I just want to shout and thank people for clicking on the video and watching it. But hey, I see the audience retention. Yeah, you can't fool me. I know most of the people didn't watch that video. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay, let's get into the video.
I see particular body type on the internet or in the media, and I know that like, I want that, so I work for that.
Like when you see on social media and stuff, it's just kind of like very
Yeah.
glamorized.
Growing up, I
Yeah,
thought,
facts.
okay, if I want to be attractive, I have to have a six pack.
So I feel like I would be ranked last
Yeah.
just because I don't really fit that type of standard.
I mean, you just get a bunch of like random dudes in a room and be like, just go out in your underwear. You expect it to be really weird and awkward.
No, was it not awkward? Look how awkward to me, no cap.
For this episode, we're actually going to reveal the audience ranking first.
Surprise, surprise. Let's see how much people hate us right now.
Ariel, won't you switch
Dang.
with Omari?
Oh yeah, you know they're gonna put
Bobby switch with Eric.
they're gonna put Big Boy at the end, but that's alright. That's alright.
Bobby switch with Omari.
Oh.
Albert switch with Omari. And Albert switch with Bobby.
Oh, they changed it up.
And this is how the world has voted most attractive body type.
Yeah.
I totally understand the audience ranking because if you're looking at just physicality, not even knowing our personalities or who we are, of course we're gonna have, you know,
I mean,
sexy
yeah.
six pack over here and, you know, me over here. Why not? I think
Facts.
Latinos
Yeah, I
are
mean-
hella sexy, so I don't get why we're over here. Come on, guys, but I respect this. I like it. How do y'all feel?
I'm comfortable, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's hard for me to really judge on it. I guess the audience has voted. I was expected to be probably more down the line, maybe like 3 or 4. Growing up, I was always like, you know, told like, hey man, you look like a twig or you're very skinny.
I feel like it's
Dang.
pretty okay to feel comfortable when you're the 2 slot, though. You know what I mean? Oh no, this is fine. I'm the second hottest in the room. I guess I'm okay with it.
I think it makes sense for the way that like I think people generally view the world, just based on like what you see in the media, social media, or
Facts.
whatever. Do I think that it makes sense for anyone as an individual? Not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not shocked because I mean, when I was younger, growing up, that's exactly the body type that I wanted to look like. My whole life, I like compared
Dang.
myself to that, so I think it's expected. So I'm not like surprised, but I did have a little bit more hope.
Dang. Can we just wait?
Surprised, but I did have a little bit more hope.
Oh, oh man, bruh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Dang, look at that face, bro. That's the face of like just smiling through the pain, like laughing it off. But deep down, he hurting inside. And dang, like, oh man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't know.
You guys can kind of discuss how you want to do this ranking, and then it's all up to you guys. And as you're talking, feel free to move each other around as much as you want.
How do you feel about being like in the middle? Do you feel like you should be farther ahead?
Actually, I was shocked because growing up and stuff, like my mom always told me that, like, you know, you'd be more attractive if you gained a little bit more weight. That's why like, I
Dang.
thought that I would be last, just because that society
Yeah.
probably just thinks that skinny guys don't deserve love. But I feel
Oh,
like they
wow.
do,
You do.
though.
We
Dang.
love it.
When I was a child, I
Oh.
would always compare myself to like these older and attractive men that had abs and that had chests. I didn't even know like what I was watching, but I was kind of like just intrigued that I wanted to be that already.
Like for me, I'm not sure how old everyone is, but you know, I grew up in the whole like Abercrombie and Fitch era. You walk in, it's like 6-pack abs like on the wall. Like I'm not gonna lie, like that motivated me. Like I wanted that growing up. Do you, any of you guys think it's wrong to want to look like another body type?
Yes. because I feel I had a similar, thing to you, where I used to be, roughly like 110 pounds bigger, and I remember people treating me a certain way. Dating was very tough. People didn't want to, date the type I was.
Yeah,
And then I
facts.
lose all this weight, and I start getting treated differently. And it really showed me, like, I was the same person, and I wanted so bad to look like a certain type and lose a certain amount of weight. But at the end of the day, like, I was like, I almost kind of hate the way society's treating me as a smaller person.
That's definitely an interesting answer, but me
Yeah.
personally, like if I were to answer that question, I think it's fine to want a certain body type, because for me, I just use it as fuel, like motivation. Like I'm just gonna try to drive as much as I can to get to that point.
I think for me,
Facts, and YouTube, like, what do you YouTube think? I agree. Like, I agree with what he's saying, but I think it's just good healthy, just for the health wise. It's just good for people to work out, just for healthy reasons. I think. You know what I mean? They say like obesity has no, it has a correlation with heart disease though, and it's pretty much like it's like, come on man, if you're gonna be bigger, you're probably gonna have more health problems. I mean, you can't say like definitely, but there is a correlation with studies and stuff.
it's
But
like there's a
yeah,
difference
I
between
agree.
being like a motivator, something you love, something you're passionate about,
Bet,
and something that
facts.
can like deeply consume you into like a dark hole. And it's going to that dark hole where like check yourself.
So as a group, do you guys ever like get any
Yeah, that's true.
criticism, or is it a lot of like self-criticism? Because sometimes your own thoughts can like sabotage you.
I think a lot
Right.
of it for me is self-criticism. Like I know I'm ranked all the way over here, but like when I look in the mirror, I still see like 5 things, 10 things I don't like about myself, and that I still want to change about myself.
Yeah.
So a lot of it.
Look, that's where it comes from. That's where most of these body problems really stem from. Is that yes, we can blame society, and look, I get it, but it really is like deep down. If you got that confidence deep down, if you got that confidence, and people can feel that energy and confidence off of you, then people are gonna like you a lot more, even though you might not have the society goal of a body,
Really is self-imposed, definitely influenced by the people around you. So I still have work to do myself.
Absolutely. I feel like that's always gonna be there. But also surrounding yourself with individuals who like want the best for you is also good.
After I work out, so I'm like, wow, I look like the sexiest, hottest person on this earth right now. Like,
are the
I could, sexiest, hottest person on this earth right
He loved it a little bit too much. Calm down. You look at third place a little certain way. Calm down, my man. Take it. Okay. I mean, he's saying it. Okay. He's trying to. Like it's a confidence thing. It's a confidence
Most
thing. Oh,
attracted to in like a
free.
now.
I missed that.
Hottest person
Alright.
on this earth right now. Like,
are the
I could,
Hey, yeah.
like, I could like really date myself if I want to, but then I'm not gonna just because like I would want to give other people the chance. But then
Oh.
like.
Alright, you funny. You funny.
Then like when I look back on it, like sometimes I do like have like my low days where I'm like I look like the trashiest rat in the garbage.
For me
Oh,
personally,
wow.
a lot of like my criticism.
Dang! The trashiest rat in the garbage. Yo, I'm not trying to laugh. Yeah, I'm not laughing. I am laughing. I am totally laughing. Oh my god. The trashiest rat in the garbage. Man. Dang. It's all good, man. It's all good.
It's like projected by other people. I was plus size my whole life, so I would get made fun of in like elementary and stuff like that. They would call me like Ariel the Little Big Mermaid and stuff like that. Or like this kid smells, or like this kid somebody farted. It was definitely this kid.
Dang,
Like,
that's
I think I
messed
did
up.
that a lot throughout my life, and
Yeah.
like I definitely wanted to like get healthy. But
Uh-huh.
It's no longer about like being a certain body type.
Okay,
And, you know, when I
facts.
lost 120 pounds, the first thing.
What? What? 120. He lost 120 pounds. Yo, look, you hear me? He lost 120 pounds.
Idols, like somebody
Big
that I
mans,
really idolized
big
in my life,
mans.
the first thing that I heard is like
Not like that. But, I mean, like,
You looked you looked
You
better
know what
when
I mean,
you were
okay.
fat. So it's like you can never please anybody. So you just gotta like Yeah,
You
just gotta
beast,
do it
man.
for yourself and like do what makes you happy and
Right,
how you feel
facts.
best. It's just a matter. So.
Right.
I'm,
You lost
I'm very
120
open to
pounds,
being
man. You're
placed
doing good.
anywhere. I don't know which side to go on, so I might
Keep
as well
on the
just put
grind,
myself
bro.
in position 3, just be in the middle maybe.
If we're ranking each other in terms of attractiveness, I'm gonna go with the people who I feel energy-wise, who I think I'd be most attractive to in like a hangout scenario.
There you go.
Like who could I vibe with? He's
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know if we
I
can
guess he's
we
feeling
were
like the
talking
trashiest
earlier, we were
rap
talking
in
earlier.
the
So I'd
garbage
put you guys
in it.
more ahead because I think in a friendship I'd be like more attracted to like go to beer with you guys, hang out. You seem really cool, but I think I'd put you at 3. And then I am not in college anymore, and I don't remember what that was like. I don't know if we could have a ton of stuff to get along with, but I'd put you at 4. And I hate hanging out alone, so I'm going to 5.
Oh, this is tough. Eric, I think you're an awesome dude. I definitely think you should be over here.
Aw,
You've been,
Eric
open
is
and
a
warm
W.
and, like, from bro. So.
What spot would you?
Dang. It's a little wholesome, isn't it?
Amari, I think you've been in the first position for a while.
I'm more than happy to move.
Put you number 1.
Oh my God.
Put you number 2.
Oh,
Hey.
And then one more.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is weird.
Talking like non-physically, I think personality-wise, there are definitely people in this group that I think, much more, open and outgoing in a way that like I wish that I could be. A lot of my confidence is rooted in my physical appearance, and I will be very honest with that. But
Uh-huh.
I'm actually gonna go to a
Right.
3.
You see, you have to have that physical, that confidence can't just come from your physical appearance. You know what I mean? That
I'll put
your
myself
confidence
back
gotta be like
because I
deep
feel
down
like
rooted,
I'm
like
more,
in your
laid
beliefs.
back and reserved, and like I don't really like take the initiative as much, and I don't really kind of like show my personality like to kind of like random people. Avi, I put you as 4 just because your number 4 is just your vibe, your spot.
Dang.
that is the nicest
Dang.
thing I've heard before. It's just your energy.
I would actually have Omari be 3, just because like you
Aw.
kind of feel like the neutral stance of like being like introvert but also extrovert too. But also because like you kind of
We're not
fit
doing
in
personality
between
though. We're
just
doing
in
body.
between.
We're doing
also the big
who's the
people.
body's the most attractive.
I would actually put Ariel at number 2. Eric, you're number 1 just because like you embrace like your body no matter like what anyone else thinks. I feel like that's
Yeah.
the type of like mentality everyone needs to
Facts.
have no matter what.
I loved that. That was.
Oh,
great.
that was a
So
W.
warm.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I'm stoked about this. I'm totally okay with this lineup. I won't say no.
Right. Dang.
Based off of like how well I got to know each and every one of them, in that
Uh-huh.
sense, I do feel like it was a good fit. I don't know. It's hard.
I acknowledge that attractiveness isn't only physical. A lot of it has to do with personality, how you interact with other people, how you make them
Yeah,
feel.
right.
I know that there are things that I
Right.
want to work on, which is why I ranked myself at a 3. But then there are other people who I felt outshine me.
So I think the most beautiful thing is just it's your uniqueness. So just own it. This is what you have. This is what you have to work with, and there's nobody
Yeah.
else like you.
Hey, W advice.
YOLO, you only live once. Be kind to yourself and
Right.
what anyone else thinks, really. Yeah.
All right, bad. But on that note, yeah, I agree with most of what these guys saying and stuff. Be confident in who you are, and my bad. And try to better. I know everybody wants to better themselves most of the time. Most people want to better themselves. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself, but don't put yourself down. You know what I mean? Like he just said, I'm a trash. Some days I feel like I'm a trash rat and garbage, and everybody feels like that some days. You know what I mean? Everybody feels like that trash rat in the garbage. But you know what? It's okay. You can get yourself out of it. And you can get back into it. You know what I mean? Like get that confidence up. And as long as you stay true to your roots and be who you are, then it'll be good. Alright, WVids, and I'll catch you on the next one.